The Bible speaks about us as being citizens of heaven, but we're still living responsibly here on earth, right? One day we'll get to heaven. But as of now, we're supposed to be responsible here on earth, take care of God's creation. As Christians, we're called to honor God, love our neighbors, pray for our leaders, seek peace, maybe become true peacemakers, bringing people back to God. We're to practice justice. At one time, justice is blind, right? And you have the scales and the blind person with the eyes covered holding the scales because justice is supposed to be blind, right? Not anymore. But are we doing our part to practice justice, to serve others? Spiritual citizenship should not make people careless about earthly responsibilities. It should make us more faithful to implement what the Bible says and follow those principles in how we live. A lot of people talk about, climate change or saving the world, whatever. And we know one day as Christians, we know the Bible even talks about it, that when Jesus comes back, there's going to be a new heaven and a new earth. But that does not mean that we should destroy the earth that we're in. Take care of it. Take care of the planet that God has entrusted to us. Have the earth's best interest at heart, but as long as it goes with what the Bible has to say. We no longer need to live under a world where the earth comes first and everything else is second. We do not need to have a model where we have to bow down to Mother Earth because God is the creator. So we can have our citizenship here on earth for the time being, but know that our citizenship is ultimately going to be in heaven if we believe on Jesus, that he is the way, the truth, and the life. And because we believe that that's our ultimate goal is heaven, what we do here on earth, we should be more faithful in the actions that we do. As Christians, we should be a blessing to the community, not a burden to it. We should be the ones out there on the forefront of helping. We should be the ones out there on the forefront of practicing responsibility, practicing respect, practicing service, fairness, courage, compassion, and building something stronger for ourselves and for our communities and for those around us. We should be on the forefront of that when it comes to this citizenship conversation, because we know that ultimately our citizenship belongs to God, and that is what he would want us to do. So we can respect the earth. We can respect those that we have differences with. We don't have to condone it. We don't have to accept it, but we can respect it. And then go back to some of the things we're talking about. Pray. Pray. Be a good example. Be a good witness. Be a blessing to the community and not a burden. So what is the difference between good citizenship and bad citizenship? Well, let's just take a quick look. Good citizenship is responsible. They do not expect everyone else to clean up the mess. It's respectful. They understand that disagreement does not require disrespect. Did you hear that? Listen up. A good citizen understands that disagreement does not require disrespect. You can disagree in a respectful way.